The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. Turki Alalshikh threatened to drop Eddie Hearn in Matchroom if Dubois defeated AJ. Was he serious? Now, you may have seen this, maybe not. This is something that kind of went under the radar. But Turki Alalshikh and Frank Warren were sitting down with Eddie Hearn. And if you when you watch this video, just look. He kind of makes a joke like, you got Snicker and you got darts and all this other stuff you can go back to after Saturday. This is what Turki says to Eddie. And you know what they say, there's a hint of truth in every joke. He says it jokingly, but then again, just watch.
After Saturday, we'll miss you.
What?
5 versus 5, you lose. 10-0. And Saturday, I think you have snooker, you have darts. What do you think?
High five. See that? 10-0. This is bigger than 10 points.
Yeah.
When Joshua knocks out Dubois,
the third time world title
in front of the record crowd ever at Wembley, this is worth 20 points.
Yeah.
20 big ones.
96,000.
And if you're not nice to me,
yeah,
that next contract's going to be interesting.
Oh, the next contract in 21 of December.
I'm going to save you a lot of money. I'm going to save you a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Dan, Dangerous Dan's going to save you a lot of money.
But we don't want his father.
His father's
He's
Dan.
in the corner.
Yeah.
He's in the corner.
Is he? We definitely win if the father's not there.
Yeah. We just finished surprise in February.
So I'll bring it back to the beginning because I want you to listen. He says after Saturday, like basically we're done with you or we won't need you. Like, and then he highlights how Eddie is basically winless against Frank. Like, listen.
After Saturday, we'll miss you.
What?
After Saturday, we'll miss you.
5 versus 5, you lose. 10-0. And Saturday, I think you have snooker, you have darts. What do you think?
And then he said Saturday, I think, and then he stops himself, and then he mentions other sports that Eddie Hearn has, which is kind of like he's implying that Daniel Dubois is going to do a job on Anthony Joshua. So now here's why we're asking, was he serious? Now take a look at this image of him watching the fight. Now this is Turki Alalshikh watching the fight. And this is right before the 5th round, the round that Anthony Joshua got stopped in. Take a look at what Turki Alalshikh does. He gives the slash signal to the camera. Now, this has been interpreted several ways on social media. So just take a look again. This is right before the fight, before Anthony Joshua got knocked out. And you see Turki, he's not in a playing mood. He seems very serious. He seems a little upset. And just we're going to play it one more time. Watch. You see Turki slash. Now, some people are saying he was saying to the camera, get the camera off me. But I don't know how realistic that is. Some people are saying he did the slash saying like finish AJ, which I don't know. And some people were saying he was ordering an execution back home. Listen, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into $1 trillion bill. What do you make of that? Do you think Turki Alalshikh was just joking? Do you think there was some truth to what he was saying? Do you think he was serious about like basically at some point they might let Eddie Hearn go because he keeps losing and they don't need him?
They don't need him. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to take over boxing, put on the best fights he wants, and if you don't Anthony Joshua, you don't got Saul, you don't got Canelo, you don't got, you know what I'm saying? Who do you got that he needs? You know what I'm saying? You had AJ. You see, he was flying AJ out, was spending time with AJ, had his hands on his thighs. And that, you know, now,
He was 6'5", thick in the thighs.
That's what Turkey was saying, you know. He said he ain't the guy I thought he was. We went to dinner and everything. Took him out to dinner and everything. Took him shopping. He ain't what I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? He was like, listen, if Daniel Dubois beats him, shit, we don't need you, Eddie. What we need you for? You know? And I know Eddie was doing because it's just Eddie. Eddie was making him pay extra for certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he was putting like, yeah, you know, it's $500 for those sneakers. Those sneakers only $100. That he was trying to, you know, but now he don't need them. You know what I'm saying? But if Frank gonna be the guy, Frank's gonna be his guy. You know what I'm saying? Sure, he gonna be holding Frank's hand. No, Frank don't seem like your letter. I mean,
he's been holding Frank's hand already.
Yeah,
it was Eddie, the one who's been avoiding getting the hand held. You know.
Hold out, but need you.
Yeah, bro, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I said if
Yeah,
he don't,
went out.
yeah, he don't need you. If he don't need you, he don't need you.
There's a bit of truth in every joke, but what I think there's enough information to discern from that video is there was potentially some contract being discussed. What I mean by that is Eddie says this is worth more than 10-0. This is about 20-0. So even by Eddie's own logic, he's down 30-0 to Frank Warren. Then he says, and if you're not nice to me, this next contract, I'm going to make you pay, right? And then Frank jumps in and says, I'm going to save you a lot of money because Daniel Dubois is going to do the business. And so basically, there definitely was some contractual agreement where Eddie was going to make some money had AJ won, but if Daniel Dubois won, it was going to hurt that deal. And Frank had made it known. And I think even Turki Alalshikh had a feeling based on what he was saying. And you saw the video where he was making the slash mark. Like, he didn't look like it was a game, and he didn't look like it was a joke. And to me, to be honest, all jokes aside, you know, that's what we do here. We do some jokes, but, you know, I do think he was saying, like, he's finished. But I think he was saying, like, AJ's finished. So that's why what I was saying earlier is I think it's up to Turki whether or not he wants to pay for AJ to fight again at the prices he's been paying AJ. I think AJ deserves it because I think regardless of, or you know, if you can look at the result matters. But AJ did pack him in and he did give an entertaining fight. So I think based on that, people are going to want to see him fight again. Now, is he going to have the draw power that he had before? Every time he lost, he kept his draw power in the past. The question is going to be, is this one of those situations where it's going to be that way again? But if you're Eddie, you really need a push for AJ rematch, and you really need AJ to come through. Because like Trill said, if you take away AJ from Matchroom, what do they really have to offer? What makes them something that they need Eddie Hearn in Matchroom for? They have other fighters. I mean, at the top of my head, I can't even think of who's the next biggest star that he has. Do you know, Trill? Can you think of who does Eddie have like that?
Boots.
that would be his one, I guess, right? Would be Boots, right? This is where what I said again, why it's not wise to kill someone like Subriel Matias as soon as you get him. This is why it would have been wise to build Subriel Matias into a superstar before you threw him in there with Liam Perot, because now you would have built something that you have. And this is the thing about killing your assets before you ever give them a chance to gain interest, to give you some money and things of that nature. So again, this is kind of what I was talking about. They were too reliant on what they had at the top. and killing their assets at the bottom, and now their biggest asset at the top is teetering and may not be as valuable as it once was. And the legitimacy and moving forward, the sustainability of the company may be in trouble, because Turkey said that, and like Trill said, and I agree, there may be some truth to that, because if Turkey's trying to do what he's doing, he already has enough, and Frank has already done enough to establish Queensberry over Matchroom. Like, Frank has done enough to where you got to look at Queensberry now and say, the best fighters in the UK fight for Queensberry. So Eddie may be in trouble moving forward.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bills, my brother Caden's LFG for life. We the box.